Tokyo, Japan, the biggest city in the entire world, and by far the most fun. It's sensory overload, cutting edge, but somehow rooted in centuries-old tradition and charm. And there's some weird stuff here. You can get your coffee through a hole in the wall by a bear, or ramen through a window without a single word exchanged. Try to make it out alive in the insane Shibuya Crossing, then get waited on by a maid in an eccentric costume. If you're into that sort of thing. Although I don't look Japanese, I am.
26.5% Japanese.
So I was on a personal mission to do this city right and show you everything that makes it weird and truly spectacular. Ginza. It's the neighborhood you might keep hearing when you're first planning your trip. I like to call it the place with the fancy shops and hotels. It's the perfect base if you're jet-lagged and disoriented like us.
Really hard with the language barrier. We're on like no sleep right now. We're excited to get back to the hotel and have a full trip ahead.
For a unique experience, this is where we recommend you stay.
This is the Park Hotel, Tokyo.
Look at this view, it's spectacular. It's an art gallery that's also a hotel that you can stay in, and each room on the top floor is designed and crafted by different artists, local artists, you know, in Japanese style. Some are geisha, some are samurai, some are sumo. We got tigers and all kinds of stuff.
To kick off our wild cafe tour, here's our first basic stop. But hear me out.
Starbucks in Japan is totally different. They serve the strawberry banana brulee and the banana brulee and matcha scone.
Now for the real fun, head to Harajuku, where the streets are bursting with kawaii, which means cute. You won't be able to resist the Otter Cafe, where you can don pink jackets and interact with adorable otters. These sweet little creatures love showing off their tricks. You can feed them, and if you're lucky, they might even cuddle up to you. Next up is a literal hole-in-the-wall experience, Anakuma Cafe, where a bear hands you your coffee through a wall. This whole contactless method supports mental health by minimizing stress. You'll be greeted by your barista, who playfully writes you notes and offers you treats. And if you're observant, you might notice it's actually a team of different bears that are interacting with you.
Is this a different guy? I hope it's okay that we share you on Instagram.
It's positively stress-free and fun, just the way introverts like it. For a delightfully flat and playful experience, check out the 2D Cafe, where it feels like you're stepping into a comic book. From the furniture to the food, everything is designed to create the illusion of a two-dimensional, cartoon-like world. Just be warned, the cake in flavor is a bit sketchy.
I don't know if you've heard, but there are maid cafes in Tokyo and in Japan. Ooh. They dress as maids, and it's like an interesting thing that they do where I think men and women enjoy just the maids, so we're gonna try to go to the girls next five. Does that mean the girls next door? And see what it's all about.
This place was so nondescript and weird and hard to find. I guess we'll never know what the maid cafe is like.
I welcome you.
Hello.
Thank you.
What kind of place do you looking for? Maybe
It's fairly innocent. I think there are some guys that might take it a little too seriously. But for the most part, it's young girls having a fun time, dancing, serving fun drinks.
For something more familiar, head to Hogwarts for a magical breath of fresh air.
This is the Harry Potter Cafe. We're on our way to Shibuya, and we actually stumbled upon this one, so let's go check it out.
For this spellbinding experience, you need a reservation. But if you don't make plans in advance, there's over 200 themed cafes in Tokyo. I promise you, there's something for everyone.
Quintessential Japan thing, stop into 7-Eleven or the other convenience stores to get some snacks. They've got the most bizarre snacks you've ever seen. I mean, bizarre in a good way. Sweet chili, potato chips.
Okay, we're inside one of the family marts, which is it's a really cool like convenience store. If you've ever been to the Japanese store Daiso, it's kind of like that. At our favorite place.
Family Mart.
I mean, look at this stuff. You can get shirts, slippers, because they don't wear shoes inside here.
Tokyo really is a toy town, a sensory playground of endless excitement where there's childlike wonder at every turn. Whether you know what you're looking for or not, I assure you, it's here waiting for you. I'd say the beating heart of all this vibrant energy is Shibuya. It's the younger area known for its dazzling lights, energetic culture, and of course, the iconic Shibuya Crossing. It's Tokyo's famous intersection known for the impressive wave of pedestrians crossing from all directions. It's so iconic, it's often used in movies and TV shows as a symbol of Tokyo's bustling energy.
We're at the famous Shibuya Crossing. If you can see, people are going around like everywhere, moving like flies. It's the most iconic landmark in all of Tokyo, and you've got to come give it a try. See if you can get through. I can hear the Mario Kart playing in the background like a video game. Everybody laughing at you for trying to take selfies.
And don't miss this delicious spot.
The Ichiran in Shibuya. It's a legendary place and the place to get ramen when you're in Japan. The line wait for us is about 30 or 40 minutes, but it can wrap out to the street and be even longer. First thing you do is you order it here at the booth. They've got a lot of different options. You get the tickets, you give it to the counter, and they give you your food at the booth. Next, you fill out your preference. You come in and you hang your belongings.
Like the Bear Paw Cafe, you don't have to say a single word if you don't want to.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
And I'm not being dramatic, it was the best meal we had in all of Japan.
Lastly, they deliver your ramen and your drink, and you eat.
It's actually really good. You can order firm noodles or soft noodles or get it really spicy.
This is stewed pork, more to put inside. A friend in Japan said that this is the most fattening food in all of Japan, or most fattening main course. Whether that's true or not, I don't know, but if you like it, you're supposed to slurp. Which in America, it's very rude to do that, but in Japan, the louder the slurp, the better.
Amidst the bustling streets, you'll find serene contrast in Tokyo. You'll randomly run into these beautiful spots that feel worlds away from all the frenzy. These shrines offer a peaceful retreat away from the city's hustle.
We're at the Meiji-Jingu Shrine, and it's this beautiful forest walk. It's so spiritual feeling here. The humidity and the leaves are falling, and it feels like something different in the air here. It's between Shibuya and Shinjuku, and we just stumbled upon it. And it's kind of like Central Park because it's right in the middle of the city.
Make sure to soak in every moment of solitude before I warn you about something that everyone said was so easy and convenient: the godforsaken train system.
The train system in Japan is the most difficult thing I've ever experienced in my entire life.
The most confusing situation ever. Get a translator if you can afford something like that. Every time we ask for help, we get 2 or 3 different answers from 2 or 3 different people.
You have to get like 3 different tickets for different, whatever train you're on, and then you have to keep this ticket or else they don't let you go through. They do fare adjustments, so we thought they were stealing our money at first, but it turns out they were just changing the fare because it costs different to get off at each train. It's so stressful.
Needless to say,
Take a cab.
Something to remember is to put your bag on top of your lap because every single person is sitting in a seat, and it's very efficient. They leave one way, they go out the next.
Eventually, you'll make your way to Shinjuku, the hub of skyscrapers and this damn cat you've probably seen everywhere. It was honestly disappointing, but saving the best for last, here it is, Golden Gai.
this is Golden Gai. It's a street with bars lined from top to bottom. If you can see, very small, maybe 3 to 10 people in each place. Traditional Japanese bars, completely empty right now, but in about 5 to 7 hours, this place is gonna be popping, and you'll go down to each place. It's a must-do in Tokyo.
This is Champion Bar at Golden Gai. It's the best bar here. It's the first bar actually right as you step into Golden Gai. And the unique thing about it, besides the fact that it has karaoke, no one can hear you because it's so loud. But you can pop a balloon for 500 yen and you get a prize. I won a sake and Josh won 2 tequila shots. So you never know what you're gonna get here at the Champion Bar.
We're walking together here down Golden Gai. As you can see, it's hopping and bopping, a little bit different from what we said earlier in the daytime. Take a look. There's places down every single alleyway that you can go into. What do you think of this place so far?
They're tiny. You can't tell how small that there's like 2 or 3 people in each of these little bars here.
All right, we're gonna step into the very next one. The left and see what it looks like. Too busy. Okay, next.
So we must.
We're gonna step into this one right here and see what it's like. Come on up this way. Hello.
What's this?
Filming for YouTube.
Welcome
May
to
we-
Tokyo. I love it. Have a seat.
Come on in.
Welcome to my bar. I'm so lucky
Yeah.
to appear in your YouTube channel.
You're a beautiful man. You're gonna make the channel great.
Can I subscribe you?
You may. It's her name.
Justin Bieber?
Oh, it's so funny you'd say that.
Oh, really?
We went viral dressed as Justin and Haley Bieber. Yes.
Well, it's destiny.
And as we said goodbye to our new friend, we had some other realizations.
Something we weren't expecting is how calm it is. It's the craziest, busiest city in the world, yet because of everyone's energy, they make it calm, they're helpful, and you don't feel as stressed as you think you're gonna be coming here.
Everybody that is on duty is happy to do their job and disciplined. I can't say that Japan is laid back, but I can say they're stern, respectful, and kind. And I wish we had a little bit more of this back home.
If you've enjoyed this Tokyo adventure, you'll love what's coming next. The next episode, we dive into Kyoto's magical charm, spend time with bowing deer in Nara, and explore the stunning blue seas of Okinawa, where people live longer than anywhere on Earth.
Why do you think Okinawans live so long?
And finally, we'll end right back here in Tokyo, where I share with you the most invaluable lessons I learned along the way.
超面白いみたいな俳優っているじゃない。You're called to do this.
Trust me, you're not gonna wanna miss this, so make sure to subscribe so I can see you next time. And if you've made it this far, just for fun, drop me the magic wand emoji in the comments.